When George Harrison was born February 25, 1943, at 12 Arnold Grove in Liverpool, Lancashire, England, no one knew the Beatles would ultimately become his fate, or did someone know long before October 9, 1940, when John Lennon was born? Most people now know of the evils that plague the music industry. Many people believe that Paul McCartney is really dead. Is he William Campbell? Is it a myth put out by the powers that be to distract and control the masses from the truth behind George's untimely death that no one seems to know about, or at least they are not talking? Was John's murder a random act of violence or a CIA-sponsored and ordered assassination? What do James Joyce and Lewis Carroll have to do with the Fab Four being prophesied? The answer is at the end. The words of John Lennon ring loud against the Illuminati. Their magical mystery has been solved. George Harrison was raised Catholic, and so many other people, famous or otherwise, felt something was not right. As he said in the film Living in the Material World, they told you to just believe whatever it was they were telling you. Paul said school left you hungry with its indoctrination as well. George said, I didn't like school, it was awful, the worst time of your life. Children today are being brainwashed as well. Maybe that's why George started with Think for Yourself, a song that he said he probably wrote about the government. To quote I Me Mine, page 87, it was really the first of many songs that had significant meaning against the establishment. Taxman Bangladesh, Try Some by Some, Sue Me See You Blues, this song, and A Waiting on You, all to name just a few. Following the first, and when he knew his life was almost through, he recorded Brainwashed with his son Danny, which not only included the groundbreaking title track but P2 Vatican Blues, a song in which the lyrics in their entirety make the last verse of A Waiting on You all seem like child's play. By that time the kid gloves were long gone. He left this world telling us all to wake up and be heard. The album was nominated for 3 and took home 1 Grammy posthumously in 2004. The artwork was designed by and produced by Danny Harrison, and the new number 2 released in 2002, as can be seen in the album booklet. The lyrics to the title track from the album Brainwashed say it all, as George explains how many ways we are all brainwashed, from the TV, computers and mobile phones to the government, economic system, even the military. All these things are now being brought to light as YouTubers and others arise to shed light on bias in TV, media, and the internet. Governments creating false flag events to start wars, military planes spraying chemicals from planes on us, HARP controlling the weather, prediction of currency collapses in the West, i.e., the U.S., because our dollar is not backed by gold or silver, the recent rise of the BRICS and mint nations, and now in 2014 the sudden surge in the number of people searching for the truth. It has been said that the Beatles did everything first before it was done, and I for one believe that it is true, because John Lennon was the one whom I first read or heard anything about. Tavistock Institute, whose primary goal was mass social experimentation. In a Playboy article dated 1981, maybe the last thing he did, he and Yoko Ono were interviewed prior to his assassination, and in that interview he exposed the Tavistock Institute and their involvement with Britain's MI5 meters, I6 Monarch program, and even the CIA, to use the Beatles as a tool of mass hypnosis. Most people do not believe that Chapman acted alone, and that interview, plus all the war protesting he did gives these aforementioned powers the motive to order a hit out on him. These same entities have also been associated with Britney Spears, Mariah Carey, monarch mind control techniques, as well as deaths ranging from Michael Jackson all the way to Hollywood with the deaths of Marilyn Monroe, Bruce and Brandon Lee, Heath Ledger and Paul Walker, which is why I find it so odd that no one is talking about George Harrison. He said at the end of I Me Mine, his autobiography, "Tell not all that you know, because he who tells all that he knows often tells more than he knows." He was right, but he also said in his song Waiting on You All,
while the Pope owns 51% of General Motors, and the stock exchange is the only thing he's qualified to quote us. But the Lord is waiting on you all to awaken and see, by chanting the names of the Lord and you'll be free. That was all. Then it's finished. Nama Parvati Pataye Hara Hara Mahadev. Nama Parvati Pataye Hara Hara. Nama Parvati Pataye Hara Hara. Shiva Shiva Shankara Mahadeva. Hara 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 Mahadeva. Shiva Shiva Shankara Mahadeva. Shiva Shiva Shankara Mahadeva. Nama Parvati Pataye Hara Hare. Nama Parvati Pataye Hara Hare. Shiva Shiva Shankara Mahadeva. Shiva Shiva Shankara Mahadeva.